What is up, YouTube? It's Tom from Tech Time, and here at Tech Time, we bring you all your tech all the time. So if that's something that interests you, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date with our weekly content. So today, I have another pair of truly wireless earbuds. I've reviewed two pairs so far. One, the Tiamat Muses, and the other was Deep Dream truly wireless earbuds. Both were solid quality on the sound, decent noise canceling, but the biggest downfall was the battery life. 2 to 3 hours tops, depending on the type of music you're listening to. So that is a problem in itself. For me, if I'm at work and I'm using a pair of truly wireless earbuds, I'd like to get at least 5 or 6 hours of battery life. I've been using the wired styled ones where the wire goes from one earbud to the other, and I've been getting about 8 hours out of those, so that works out for me pretty well when I'm at work. These ones right here come in at a price point of $50 on Amazon, and they claim to have about 6 to 6.5 hours of battery life. To me, that sounds pretty incredible. We'll see if it lives up to the hype. This is Shuua is the name of the company. They did reach out and send these out to me, but this will be my opinion and my opinion only. I will not give some fake review of a $50 pair of earbuds. If they're crap, they're going to be called out on it. So they do come, the battery, the earphones themselves are 50 milliamp hours each, and they come with a charging case of 500 milliamp hours. So it does also say that you can take the earbuds out of the charging case and charge them USB, through the USB. I don't know exactly how that works. We'll find out. It does say they have great bass, great sounding. I'm interested to see if they pair with audio on videos and stuff like that. It doesn't say that they have aptX or anything like that. So I'll be interested to see how well it works. But the battery life is pretty big for me. At work, most of the time, I'm not watching videos, so I don't need them particularly to sync up to video. But I would like it to, because outside or whatever the case might be, I might want to use it for that. So that's something that is something I'm interested in. But I do use them mostly at work for podcasts, watching some videos, stuff like that. So let's get into it. The box is nothing special. You got some 3 painted blobs running around, truly wireless stereo earphones, and that's it. You got 2 embedded microphones. They say supposed to have really good noise canceling when you're calling, so there's no background noise. Micro USB charging, customized diaphragm, stability. You got version 4.2 for Bluetooth. Let's take a look at them. Now these are really, really popular. There's tons and tons and tons of wireless earbuds on the market. So there's your charging case. Not too big, as you can see. You can fit it in your hand, throw it in your pocket, whatever. Pops open like that, and there's your earbuds. They do have a little black, little red around them. They are black. There's your micro USB charging cable. So let's see what else comes in the box. Probably some tips and whatnot. Okay. So you get your micro USB charging cable, and then you have your different style tips. And then some of them have little hooks on them, some of them don't. That's going to be depending on what you want to do. Okay, so this is different. So this is going to plug into USB on like a computer or something like that. And then this is where you put your earbud. So you can only charge one at a time. A little strange. You would have thought they would have had 2 of them built in. But you can charge them on the fly if you don't have the charging case or whatever it is. This could come in handy if you're using just one earbud, maybe just for phone calls or something like that, or driving and you're trying to be hands-free. So that's different. We'll test that out, see how well it works. And then there's your regular charging case to get these things charged up. So I'll toss that over to the side for now. Take one of these out. There you go inside. They sit right in there perfectly. So there's your earbud. This is going to be the right one. There's your tip. This is your little wing. You can change that out depending on which tip you want to use. You can also not have that. This is the side with your battery, your microphone, and this is going to be your power button. So nice design. We'll see how well they look in the ear or how well they fit in the ear. They go back in the case nice. Turn the case on. So we're fully charged up. So that's going to be your battery light indicator right there, showing you that they're fully charged. Right there is going to show that they're charging, the two little red lights. So let's see if we can pair these up. Let's bring on Bluetooth. Right now I got my Gear S3 connected. We'll pull one out. Press the button. Turn the power on. There we go. Blue mode. Let's get this thing searching. See if anything comes up. There we go. TWS V5s. Click it in. Boom. Connected for call and media audio. Perfect. All set up there. All paired up. That's just one. Let's take out the other one. And they'll probably pair to each other. So there we go. They're both paired up. All you have to do is hit the other button, turn it on, and there they go. They're paired up. So now we're going to switch it around. I'm going to put them in, as I just dropped one. I'm going to put them in, show you how they go in, tell you how they feel, and then we'll get into further in the video. I'm going to take them out on a day on the town tomorrow at work, see exactly how they run, what do I get for battery life, how do they feel in the ear after long periods of time, things like that. So I'll catch you in the next frame. Okay guys, so we're back. I just played around with them a little bit, and the call quality on them is not great. When you do get an incoming call, it says incoming call. That's fine. Some of them do different things. Some of them say, you know, incoming call, and it will say the contacts. Some say incoming call. I've had other Bluetooth earbuds or headphones that are kind of garbage, and they'll say nothing at all. You'll just kind of get like distortion in your music, and then you know somebody's calling after you get used to that sound. These ones do say incoming call. That's fine. When you click call to answer it, that works fine. It's the call quality on the other person that you're talking to. They do sound far away, I guess, and kind of like a little echoey. They do have supposedly, well, you can see 2 microphones, and for some reason only one earbud works. So I don't know if they're using both microphones for them to hear and only one earbud for you to listen to. That's fine. I don't mind only hearing out of one earbud, but I'm not sure if they're utilizing both microphones or not. But it does sound far away from what I was told by my girlfriend. So that's something to take into consideration if you're trying to use this as just like something in your car for phone calls. I wouldn't say it's probably the best for phone calls. Now, I did just walk around my house, and I could say I probably got about 20 to 25 feet away before it started distorting, and that was through some walls and stuff. So I actually thought that was pretty good. So you can definitely leave your phone down somewhere and you can walk around your house and probably be pretty fine. If you have an open concept, you should have no issues. If you're in your backyard, it's probably going to give you a little bit longer of a distance, so that's pretty cool. Sound quality was really, really nice for bass, but you are missing a little bit of the highs. So depending on what you are really interested in, I listen to hip hop music. The bass on these things handle really well for an earbud. They're deep, and they have like a, it's hard to explain, almost like an echoey bass to it. Sounds like you're listening to like real speakers instead of just earbuds. But that, surprisingly, it worked well. So let's show you how they go in. This is the right one right here. They slide down, and then they go in just like that. Take the left one. They go in just like that. So that's what they look like. Get your battery packs. And they sound nice. They pair up super fast, and they sound good. For $50 earbuds, they sound good, bass heavy wise. Now they do get really loud, and you can't hear anything else around you. So if you're using them for a situation like out jogging, you know, if you're a woman at night or something like that, you're not going to hear much around you. They do kind of isolate the noise, so you're only going to hear this. So if that's something that you want to be able to hear outside noise, you're not going to be able to hear those on these. But like I said, they're really bass heavy. The bass sounds nice. They handle bass notes well. The deep lows, they handle all of that. It's the highs that I wish they had a little bit more of the treble. The mids are actually pretty good, but you're definitely missing some of that high-end treble. But then again, they are truly wireless $50 earbuds, so you got to kind of base it on your price point and what to expect. Based on my other 2 reviews that I've done on truly wireless earbuds, I could say that these definitely have the best bass. They don't have that hi-fi stereo sound to them. Definitely not as great in the treble area, like I said, but for me, listening to bass and rap music and hip-hop music, they work out well. I'm assuming that's going to help drain the battery even faster, though, so we'll see if we can really even get to that 6-hour battery life. It's weird because on the box it says 50 milliamp hours. On their ad on Amazon, it says 65 milliamp hours per earbud. So I'm tempted to see how well it actually works, how long the battery holds up. And another thing to mention, that they do not have any type of sweatproof rating. Doesn't mean they don't have some sort of sweatproof or water resistance, but there is not a rating for it. So that means they've either not paid for the certification, or they're just not marketing as that, or they just don't have it, flat out have nothing, and you could possibly damage them by sweating in them. With that said, I've used earbuds, you know, for so long, and even your cheap $10, like back in the day, like crap earbuds could pretty much hold up to most sweat and moisture and stuff like that. You're not going to go swim with them. They're not going to last in the rain. But overall, they should last for the sweat. I'm going to test them out at work tomorrow. It's going to be about 90 degrees, so we'll check out how the sweat goes there. Anyways, guys, I'm going to catch you in the next scene. I'm going to test these out tomorrow, see how well the battery lasts, and then I'll check back up with you at the end of the day, and we'll get this video, and you guys will see all the results, and I'll give you more of a sound comparison, podcast, things like that for tomorrow. So check back in at the end of the video. Okay, guys, so I ran these earbuds through a couple days of usage. I've used them at work, I used them outside of work at the gym, and overall it's been a good experience. The battery life, as estimated and marketed by them, says to 6 to 7 hours about. I've gotten in on average about 5 hours and change. Most of the time listen to like bass heavy music, hip-hop, rap, but I have also tested it out with different types of music, just for other people that are out there interested in, you know, country music, rock and roll, stuff like that. I've listened to it on that, and I can say that I told you that the highs and the mids were a little off when you're listening to hip-hop, because the bass just seems to consume everything, but you do have like a decent amount of mids, so that's still true with hip-hop. Depending on the song, it's going to be different depending on how deep the bass is, the lows, the highs, stuff like that. Overall, it sounds great, though. I like that amount of bass. The bass is stronger than any of the other earbuds that I have, so I actually enjoy that. It gives it a nice deep bass, and I enjoy it. Now, listen to rock music. Rock music does have bass, but not as heavy and as long, drawn-out lows as you get with like hip-hop. So with rock music, it's worked out really nice. You get actually a little bit more highs involved, and it's just like a good overall flow. So I think overall the sound quality is pretty good. They're $50 earbuds, so you gotta, you know, you're not comparing them to $300 over-the-ear headphones. You gotta compare them to what they are. They're $50 headphones. So, and they're earbuds, truly wireless. And the main thing for me was testing out the battery life. I was wanting to see at a price point around $50, can you get true 5 to 7 hours of battery life? And I can say on average I've gotten 5 and over 5 hours of battery life, so that's pretty enjoyable. Now, like I said, the sound quality is good, the battery life is good. The downsides, the cons of these earbuds are the call quality is not the best, and you're not going to be able to sync up audio with video. If you're watching YouTube, if you're watching Netflix, these are going to be, you know, maybe a quarter to a half second off, which is all it takes to ruin a video. So you're not going to follow behind when you're a quarter or a half second off. If you're just listening to like a YouTube video or something in the background, that's okay, but you're not going to watch it and follow along when you're half second behind. At least I'm not going to. That's just ridiculous, you know. So in terms of that, you're not going to use those for that. If you're using these just to go out running, at the gym, listening to like podcasts, listening to music, things like that, they work out well. $50, and then the battery life is 5 to 6 hours of battery life, and that's pretty incredible in itself. Most of the average truly wireless earbuds are like 2 hours, 3 hours tops. Even the new Sony earbuds that came out that have a way higher price point, they're like 2.5 hours of battery life. So to be able to pull out 5 hours of consistent battery life is pretty good. And then you get about 3 charges with the case that it's built in with. So that's also another plus. So you can keep these on the go. You don't have to worry about always plugging them in to charge them. And then they come with that extra USB, so you can charge one at a time. It's kind of a weird thing if you only want to charge one at a time. I guess if you're in a pinch, you got to make something happen. It will be okay. Overall, for 50 bucks, guys, I think it's a good deal. Like I said, Shuua sent them out to me. It's all going to be based on what is important for you. If call quality is important for you, these are not going to be those. If syncing up to video and making sure the audio is synced up is for you, these are not going to be for you. What these are going to be for people that want to like run at the gym with them. I had no issues with sweat also because, like I said, there's no IPX rating on them, IP rating, and they've worked well. I've sweated in them. At work the other day, it was like, geez, almost 100 degrees, and I had them in my ear for about 5 hours, and no damage whatsoever, no issues, no disconnecting of quality, nothing like that. So they still work just as good as when I first put them in my ears the other day. And comfort-wise, they worked pretty well. They didn't bother me. Earbuds don't really bother my ears, so if you have real sensitive ears, that might be an issue. But for me, most of the time, earbuds don't bother me. I wear them at work sometimes upwards of 8 hours, if depending on the day, you know, however it goes. So they don't bother me in that aspect. Could be different for you, so that's something you got to take into account. But overall, they're pretty comfortable, and they do come with different ear tips, so you can, you know, play around with this fit for you, whatever makes it perfect for you. Overall, guys, 50 bucks. I think they're a good go if you're interested in battery life and sound quality. Sound quality is good, and the battery life is better than I've seen on truly wireless earbuds at this price point. So if that's something you're interested in, I'll leave the link down below. They are on Amazon for 50 bucks. And if you guys don't have Amazon Prime, because they are Prime eligible, I will leave the link down in the description for that. You can get a free 30-day trial for Amazon Prime. So it's definitely worth a pickup if that's what you're looking for. And, you know, with Amazon, you can pick these up, and if for some reason you don't like them, you can return them. They got a great return policy. So it's worth the risk. I like them, but like I said, watch my video and figure it out for yourself on what things, you know, you put above others. With that said, guys, that's going to be it for the night. I just wanted to finish off this video letting you guys know how they've worked over a few days, not just like a quick on-ear thing. I wanted to give you guys a full test on them because of the battery life. I wanted to be able to test it out, and I did, and it's been consistent. Hey guys, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.